It is the next day and my dehydrator is done dehydrating. I'm going to go ahead and put these into jars and put some more stuff on the dehydrator and get the rest of the day going. Here in these trays we have oregano and cilantro. I put these in here last night as the last video. And I am just going to be making my way through my bags of herbs that I harvested from the garden. I will be dehydrating most of them. Here are my current jars of herbs. This is cilantro and this is oregano. I need a whole new jar for cilantro. And the oregano is about half full. What I need to do is put the newer stuff on the bottom and this on top. So I'm just going to get a new jar. Here we have 2 new jars. This is the easiest way that I found to do my dehydrated herbs. I have a flexible cutting board and I just dump it upside down. Get everything off. Smells like cilantro. Okay, this is all the cilantro. So now what I'm going to do is crunch it up. Pull up my sleeves. Now I'm going to take out these, the larger stem pieces that I don't particularly want inside of my jar. Now that all the stems are out, I'm just going to pour it into the jar, which is why I use the flexible cutting board. And now for the oregano. Now with the oregano, the stems are a bit longer and I don't really want all of that in my jar. So what I'm going to do is hold it over the jar and then gently press down to get the leaves off. And then here I have the stem that I don't want in the jar. This is the new oregano, this is the old oregano. And all I'm going to do is dump this on top. I went ahead and reloaded the dehydrator, did that off camera. What's in here now are the onion and garlic greens. Hey, garlic right on top there. I'm going to dehydrate those and make them a powder. Now I need to go work on that chicken coop and get it done today. Alright, I went ahead and cut the floorboard for this part here and I'm just going to place it on. I don't know if you can see it, but right here I have notched out where I need to cut for the door. Alright, I did not realize that the camera had timed out and I put this up. So this is going to be for the door. The door is going to be here on this side so that I can open it and clean the inside here. And I just cut these 2 boards. I'm going to go ahead and start putting the outside on. Huh? think so far? So look, I took the middle part out. Made it bigger. And I don't know what to do about their ramp getting down, so I think it's going to be like multi-level. Okay, yeah. All right, here we are. I got the side on. Kind of looks like a box truck to me. It's coming along though. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cover the coop, or sorry, the nesting boxes here with this wood too. There will be a door here. I need to get another 2x4 and start building that door to go there. And then as we make our way around, look how pretty this is. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm going to put a door here, so we've got a door down here on the bottom so that I can access the bottom. And I'm going to put a door up top, so it's like a double door. On the bottom, I need to figure out how to... So there's their door, right? It's like right at the top, and it's a big drop down. And anything that I really tried to put here for the ramp, it was just far too steep. So I think what I'm going to end up having to do is like multiple level platforms. So I went ahead and I screwed this in. That's in there. That is screwed to this. And underneath it has a 2x4 there, holding it up nice and sturdy. So that'll kind of be the lower thing. And you know, I like this about the bark too. If I use the bark ends, the first cuts, versus this smooth stuff here, they're going to slip down this. They're not going to slip. They can grip on this. So it's going to actually keep me from having to put like slats across a ramp if they could just use the bark. I think this is what I'm doing. I'm loving the bark. I'm loving everything I'm getting from the sawmill. So this entire chicken coop, except for the plywood, was milled with our sawmill. Yes, we did buy the plywood, but everything else is from the sawmill. The first cuts of logs. This 4x4s cut by the sawmill. Okay, the chicken wire, we bought that too. Made another mess, big mess. Plywood piece. It's almost done. So 2 doors. I need to finish the next nesting boxes, and then I have the roof. What I'm going to do for that is, of course, it's not screwed in. I need to screw it in, but first I need to make sure it's completely dry because it did rain and some of the boards were wet. So I'm going to take my greenhouse plastic that I had taken off of the broken greenhouse, and I folded up. I kept what I was able to, and it will be plenty to cover the plywood parts, basically what I'm doing. And then I think I'm going to do the top layer. The roof obviously has to be shingles, or I'm thinking maybe using the clear, was it polycarbonate sheeting stuff? I don't know. I know that I have to buy a lot of that for the greenhouse. So if I could maybe start getting the pieces together now. Chicks, I don't think it'll bother them. It'll make it warm in there. It'll be like a little greenhouse area kind of if it's clear, so it'll generate its own heat. Oh, look at that. I just talked myself into it. I love when I talk myself into things. I'm so smart. And I have the best conversations with myself too. When I put this one up, it broke, and I put multiple screws in because there's a little gap, just a little gap right there, but it was enough to bend it and crack it. I also need to seal the entire coop in either polyurethane or a weather proofing type of, I can't think of my words. I'm gonna say paint. I know that's not right. Weatherproofing crap, okay? I'm going to do that to really just seal it, especially this wood. I mean, none of this is dried. None of it. We didn't dry any of it. We cut it and we used it. Moist wood. Fresh cut wood. This might warp a little bit with time, but it's still going to be secure. We built it right. We did this one right. I've got to cover these in that. And I'm not going to paint it. I'm going to leave it natural. I'm going to use as much of the natural wood that I can and then leave it. Seal it, but leave it. I don't think I'm going to paint it. This is rad. This is so rad. Plus, with it being in the garden, it kind of goes together. That's what I'm trying to do. With every new thing that we build, I'm trying to keep an aesthetic for it. So I definitely want to keep the look inside and outside of our house, our homestead. I want to keep it cohesive. And it's just, so eclectic is like a mix of everything. Well, I don't think that that's what's happening here. I think that it's just a bunch of crap and different styles that don't exactly go together. I've got to figure out how to make that happen. I think I'm doing a good job. Now I'm catching my rhythm. I'm figuring out what's right and what I like, and I like this. I'm digging it. Digging this. Okay, it's dinner time. I need to go make dinner. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Did not finish. Sad face, you know. But I got the sides wrapped, I got the inside done. I need to figure out the ramp. It's windy. It's probably going to be like a multi-layered leveled type thing. For an example, our home is a split level house. It's set up really weird. That's probably what they're going to get, a split level coop. Hopefully we'll get this thing finished in the next video, right? If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It really pushes our videos out there. YouTube's algorithm loves it. Hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you want to say. Be nice. And don't forget to subscribe to Hollow Acres Homestead if you aren't already. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.